Yo, what up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Wake Up with Wops. If you're hearing an echo, it's because I'm in the office today, not my normal recording area. But, anyways, we got two new trades for you guys, AMD and Netflix. Before we get into that, though, let's look at the SPY. You can see we're trading at all time highs around there. Pulling back a little bit today, you could call that an inside day from Monday's nice run. We have the 90 MA and 20 SMA curling right under, let it catch up to the candle, and hopefully we do break out and it's just not another false breakout and then it breaks down. We're going to be watching the chart. Stay tuned with me, you guys will know what happens. The QQQ different from the SPY because tech has been getting hit hard, but you could see kind of the same inside day with the Qs above the 90 MA. Needs to hold that. A close above that I think is pretty good. We have some good resistance at the 50-day average and the 20-day around 619. That's going to be a pretty hard level to remount, but hopefully we blow right past. Before we blow right past, we might have to consolidate to fuel up, get that, stretch that rubber band while it consolidates, and then eventually it'll break through. You don't want it to break out extended like it is right now. Lastly, we could look at IWM, your small caps, looking good. You have the 90 MA about to cross over the 20-day average. Hopefully we get a nice run with our small caps. All right, now let's get into the fun part. Our two new trades, AMD and Netflix. Starting off with AMD. I do not have my mouse today, guys, so bear with me when I move the chart. But you can see here, AMD has been in a hot run since June of 2025, and we've traded this a couple times. It's pulled back a little bit above the 200-day average. Sometimes you're never going to get that clean retest, and it only went down because of earnings. I would say it's an overreaction because the earnings were not bad. You can see here they actually beat on earnings, but it was like a sudden news event and overreaction. Investors started selling, it gapped down, and now it's reversing. You could see today's candle and inside day right under the 90 MA. I got into this anticipating that we remount the 90 MA and 50-day average around 220. But if you're going to look into this trade and you really like it, I'll probably wait for the confirmation when price gets above that level, like right here, you could see here. But I like the stock. I don't mind holding it. Even if it dips down to the 200-day average around 180, I'll still be willing to hold it because I believe this is going to be a good stock for 2026. Earnings just came out, so another 84 days until the next earnings. I'm just loving it. I like the anticipation play that we go back to the top of the range and then we could hold longer depending on how we like. Lastly, Netflix. This has been a very, very hot stock in 2025, but then since June or July started downtrending. Look at that, getting beat down pretty hard and just rejecting off that 90 MA. You could see here we remounted in November and it looked like we were going to be doing good, but then it just was a false breakout, and ever since then it would just reject off the moving averages. Today we're finally getting that remount of the 9 EMA. I don't really like today's candle. You could see we had a high around 84, 85, and now it's back at 82. But as long as we close above that 9 EMA, I'm pretty bullish on this Netflix long. You have your stop loss under this low. If it breaks that, then I could just get out of this trade. Netflix is not going to go anywhere. We could also hold this to the 50-day average around 90, 95 bucks, or a bigger move to the 200-day average, or you could just use this as a long-term hold, put it in your retirement account, your savings account, and just hold, because I think this is a good area to find support. You could zoom out and you could see we always kind of find support around this area. It dipped down a little bit, but now recovering that little support area. And that's it, guys. My two new trades, AMD and Netflix. Quick video for you guys. Peace.